Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. We have breaking news out of Alabama. Very, very unfortunate news that 4-year-old Johnathan Everett Boley has been found deceased. His remains were located about 2 miles away from where he was last known to be. We're going to be talking about everything that we know, the press conference, and some new documents that was released just a little bit ago about the father and all of that. Hang tight, a lot to talk about on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smile through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's the twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me I've been whispered about and written off, judged by the gloss, not the cause. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm an unbreakable soul, dressed in truth and pearls. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and hood, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my clouds, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Well, hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. We've got breaking news out of Alabama, and it's not the news that we wanted. 4-year-old missing child, Johnathan Everett Boley, has been recovered about 2 miles away from where he was last known to be. A bad, bad, bad time, to say the very least. We're going to get straight to the press conference that happened a few moments ago. I wanted to get the accurate information that was going around. There was, people out there saying that they believed that he had been found, and we were digging and searching and all of that. And um, it was originally said that he was found alive. That is not true. And I wish that was the case, but no, he was found deceased. We're going to get to the dog. Don't know anything about the dog yet, really, at all. But we're going to get to all of that here shortly. in just a second. Very short press conference because they literally just found Johnathan a little bit ago. His mother was coming out of the woods with Johnathan's brother, his slightly older brother. They do look a lot alike, but I can't imagine what that mother is going through right now. I truly cannot imagine. The dog was with him, people are saying. Interesting. Interesting. The dog is alive and stayed with him. Oh my God. Okay, guys, we're going to get to the press conference. Very short press conference. We also got some new documents that is out, and all of that. All of that. Here we go. Let's get right to it.
First, since that uh, since that time, we've had an extensive search. Investigators and volunteers have, um, man, you guys have been awesome searching for Johnathan the last 2 days. I can't brag on the volunteers enough, and what you've done and what it means to me and what it means to the sheriff's department. Um, with that being said, it's with great sadness that I'm here to announce that we have located Johnathan, and Johnathan is deceased. Um, Buck is still with Johnathan. Buck is alive. Uh, he was found about 2 miles from the home. Like so many of you across our community, we're devastated, and we're devastated by this news. Johnathan was an adventurous boy, and he loved the outdoors. Uh, I ask you to be respectful to the family. It's this is very going to be a very hard time. It's going to be a very hard time for our community. It's going to be very hard time for the volunteer team that did an outstanding job to find John. Um, you know, this is what this is not the outcome that we wanted to see, and we were hopeful for a positive outcome. But again, I can't thank you enough for taking your time and showing this family the support that you've done. Means more to me, and I'm sure that it means a tremendous amount to the family. Um, you know, Again, like I said, just be respectful of the privacy of the family. Obviously, I've got to make this update and let everybody know. As far as the media is concerned, I'm not going to take any questions at this time. We've got work that we got to continue to do. And once we get a little further into that work, I will do another update to update everybody where we're at. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, yes, Johnathan is tragically found deceased. Not good at all. And as the sheriff, who has been amazing, by the way, can we just stop? This sheriff has been as transparent as he could possibly be and has done more updates just all day long while this sheriff has been searching and all of that. Really, really good sheriff, if you ask me. He talks plain, uh, no nonsense or anything like that. He really has, Gypsy. He's really been wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm outs. I appreciate your support. And Dolores, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Um, so the dog was found with little Johnathan, from what we understand. And now it's about just kind of figuring out what happened. That's going to be a big, big question. What happened to little Johnathan? Is this Was he roaming around in the woods, or what? Did he truly walk off into the woods and is found with the dog, God bless that dog. It just shows you that dogs are truly man's best friend, isn't it? At a meadow house with the dad. Yes, yes. A 4-year-old can travel 2 miles by themselves. Yeah, they absolutely can. Especially, they are known to travel more with animals, by the way. They're more into travel farther with animals. The dog is alive, from what I understand as well. Um, so, yeah, all of that. How does this affect the dad? Um, like, there's just still a lot of unanswered questions. We need to make sure Buck has a home. Baby froze to death. I don't know. I don't know. The Ellie in Tennessee needs to see this. This is how they're supposed to have done a missing child's. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Um, I feel really bad for the mother. God, my heart breaks for her because she was coming out with her alive child out of the woods, and obviously the her Jonathan's brother that she was holding was clean. Uh, if that would have been Jonathan, you would think there would have been dirt and stuff all over him, if he was safe. And then there's this instant uh, rush, hoping that he was alive, but that wasn't the case. Wasn't the case. She had a restraining order, and judge gave dad 5 days visitation. Sad. Yeah. And there's a lot more. We've got more documents now that dad has allegedly methamphetamine use. And it's always that rug. It's always that rug with, I hate that. I absolutely hate that stuff. Absolutely hate it. And we're going to go over some of those documents. Jonathan's brother was not his dad's child, right? I don't know. I think so, because they were married, and when they got divorced, Jonathan was just a baby. I agree. Should have never have had visitations. 5 days out of a whole year? That's nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just not even worth it. You know what I mean? All right, let me, I've got some stuff pulled up here that we're going to go to. Bear with me as, I mean, they all kind of came out of the woods at one time, and we were expecting this press conference. Bear with me one second, guys. And we're going to get to it. Just give me 2 seconds as I pull this stuff up. Poor little baby. Here we go. They NBC is breaking the news as well right now. 2 miles from the home. Yes, 2 miles from the home. Maybe.
Of a 4-year-old boy who was reported missing on New Year's Eve day. That's December 31st. Let's get right to NBC News correspondent George Solis. George, this was an urgent, days-long search now with a tragic ending. What more should we know?
Yeah, Clay, it really is just one of those stories that gets you and rips you to your core here. The sheriff of this county briefing the press a little bit ago with this really tragic update, thanking the volunteers first for their countless hours out there in all sorts of conditions trying to search for 4-year-old Johnathan Boley. As you mentioned, he was reported missing Wednesday by his father. You see the volunteers there searching some of that terrain. Let's get right to what the sheriff said just moments ago.
Like so many of you across our community, we're aware, devastated, and we're devastated by this news. Johnathan was an adventurous boy, and he loved the outdoors. I ask you to be respectful to the family. You know, this is going to be a very hard time. It's going to be a very hard time for our community.
Yeah, Clay, and this announcement from the sheriff here, Nick Smith, comes only hours after he addressed the media earlier this morning, telling people to leave no stone unturned, to look at their property, to look at ring cameras, tree stands, anything in the hopes of finding this young boy. He had mentioned that he had been traveling with his dog, his Labrador mix, Bucks. There was a big hope that they would still be together. And tragically, Clay, the sheriff announcing that they did find that dog, Buck. He was still with Johnathan when they found him. Clay.
Just devastating, George. And briefly, I know we reported earlier that the boy's father was facing charges for a separate incident. What did authorities say about that?
Yeah, the sheriff not getting into too much detail about this, but NBC News obtained court documents. The father was initially taken into custody for explosives that were found at the home. Those charges were later amended because authorities say they found basically drug-making material, drugs at the home as well. And so he was also charged with child endangerment for exposing his children to meth. But there's obviously a lot more to that part of the investigation. Right now, the sheriff...
This guy should have never in 1,000 years should have had. Thank you, Ann Elizabeth. Thank you, honey. Appreciate your support, my dear. At all. And I knew this had to be so heartbreaking for the mother to send her kids there with him whenever she, from the get-go, said that she was afraid for her life and her kids' life. We read this last night, and now I'm going to show you some documents about the math use. These people, when they are on that stuff, bad things happen. Bad things happen. We see it time and time and time again. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Tina. Absolutely. You're going to see a photo of the mom coming out of the woods right here. And this was the photo where they people were saying that when that they believed Johnathan was found alive, and this was his brother. And I can't imagine the mom just learning the news that her child was deceased, and people right across from her is like saying that they think it's him, he's alive. Oh my God, this poor woman. Why is it always too little too late? Judges need more accountability. I know that, I know we give CPS and stuff like a hard row here, but we on the flip side, I just want to be balanced about this. On the flip side, we don't see the lives that they also save every day. You get what I mean? We see the ones that doesn't, and there should, every life should be saved. And until we get that, we got to keep striving, right? I would want that dog to live with my children. Hell yes, absolutely. Judges aren't fortune tellers. They aren't. I mean, That's true. That's true. So, but they're, most CPS agents are amazing, amazing people. My best friend's nearly 21 years. She's worked for CPS. But so I just try to always be a little bit balanced on that as well, because they save lives every single day. But I agree. A lot of them fail. The credit goes to Channel 2 now. Walker County, Alabama authorities have confirmed a heartbreaking outcome. The search for 4-year-old Johnathan Everett Boley, bringing a tragic end to the multi-day effort that mobilized hundreds of volunteers and law enforcement personnel across Walker County. Can we just give it up for 1 second for the community and all those searchers? Freaking amazing. You guys never cease to amaze me, no matter if it's in Alabama, if it's in New York, if it's in Idaho, if it's in California, or anywhere. You guys come out in droves for these missing, especially missing children, but missing individuals. And that is just so humbling. There is still so many good people in 2026, as we say, now it's 2026. Well, welcome. Who was it that just said new to your welcome, Ramona. And they just came out and drove searching. Mom put miles between this monster, but the courts has been biased, especially they'd throw money around my daughter, and I lived it. It nearly destroyed my daughter. I know. I really feel for the cases like this, like we were talking about last night, a case, a dad wanted the kids, and he got to visit like 1 week out of the year, and again, the child ended up deceased. I just can't imagine being in a parent's position where you don't want to send your child because you know how your ex is. You know what I mean? Especially if there's mental or substance or anything like that. I can't imagine. Yeah, I truly can't. So yeah. So we're going to get to last night. We were looking at the hold on. I think Daphne's getting ready to join us. 1 second. Okay. Daphne is going to join us here shortly. So I can't imagine. Just can't imagine. So last night we were learning about the protection order that mom said she was very concerned. This was right before or right during when she was leaving. It was filed in December of 2021. At that time, Johnathan was a baby, and so was his brother. They're very age close, right? She was because the mother, Johnathan's mother, alleges that her ex now harmed her physically, choked her, held her down, all of that, and she says she was afraid for her life and the kid's life. And now that may have been filed 4 or 5 years ago, but now there's a dead child that we just learned about. And now we got new documents, and those documents are about methamphetamine use. I mean, you got to think about it. The court, and I'm angry at the courts in this right now, to be honest with you, because this guy had explosives in his home, in his yard. They had been complaining for weeks or longer. Right? Right. In fact, they complained Wednesday that shit was being blown up in the yard, all hours of the morning. And then now we know they found methamphetamines in his home. Well, here we go, folks. Here we go, because you're getting ready to see it. All about it. Okay. And this is the District Court of Walker County, Alabama, state of Alabama, versus Jameson Kyle Boley, which is Jonathan's father, Angel's ex. Okay, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, share this live out, would greatly appreciate it. All right, let's read this. Before me, the undersigned authority personally appeared this day, the undersigned complainant, who, upon first being duly sworn, states the oath that he or she has probable cause for believing and does believe that Jameson Kyle Boley, 12/31, New Year's Eve at 12 p.m., committed the offense of unlawful manufacture destructive device 13A010193, class type F, Walker County. Okay. Unlawful manufacture of destructive devices did on or about 12/31 while at near 7333 Highway 195, Jasper, Walker County, Alabama, his address, did Mr. Kyle Jameson Boley, who is not otherwise authorized by the state or federal law or a permit issued to him or her by the state of fire marshal, possess substances as determined into section 13A10191 in any amount with the intent of unlawfully manufacture or destructive device or biological weapon in violation of the state of Alabama. Okay, so that's one. Now look at this. This is now, look at this. Chemical in child. Chemical in child. Okay. This means that there was chemicals in and around the child or children in this case. Remember, there was Johnathan and his brother there. Chemical in child, and then it says on or about 12/31, while at or near 7333 Highway 195, Walker County, Alabama, did Mr. Kyle Boley, being a responsible person, the father, knowingly, recklessly, or intentionally permit a child to John and Isaac Boley, that's the kids, had the opportunity to be exposed, ingest, inhale, or have contact with a controlled substance, chemical substance, or rug paraphernalia, as defined in section 13A12260 of the Code of Alabama, methamphetamine. Right there it is. Methamphetamine. This stuff is the devil. Out of all of the rugs, this one makes people the most violent, the most crazy. They're up for days at a time. That's why, in my opinion, now we know that there's this random guy. You have a random neighbor and they're up at 4:00 in the morning with, I don't know, dynamite jarring your fucking house. Right? but it doesn't affect Daniel, as he says. Yes. Mm-hmm. The dad had a refrigeration business, or worked for a refrigeration business, like an HVAC company. So this was all around. And listen, that is around a child's person. That, and they're not, I mean, even if they're used to being around it, it's really bad. But can you imagine? Like, we don't know if these kids got even into this stuff, right? Why wasn't he tested for rugs before getting his children? That would have not, it had already been decided that he was able to get the kids 5 days a week. I think it's time to put kids first. If CPS has been involved or a court order has been put in place, and or any parent has passed rug charges or home should be searched and yeah. So not only does this man probably suffer from PTSD, but ADD, this evil rug, is a mix. You have a ticking. Mhm. Well, in this case, you actually have BOMBS, right? They have not said how he has passed, and they won't say how he passed until an autopsy is done. Literally, exactly, crap. Exactly. All the cops will investigate to see if the father will be held responsible. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry, did they use helicopters to try to find the little boy? Yes, they did. Dog is alive. Dog is alive. Absolutely. I'm telling you, this rug is terrible. It's terrible.
Continues for missing 4-year-old Jamison Boley. Sheriff Smith confirmed that he is 4 years old, but I'm going to show you what we are seeing right now. We are near a pond that is a little ways down the road from the father's property where he was last seen, but we're seeing dogs here. They're searching this entire pond. For reference, these woods, the father's property would be further through the woods that way, a little ways.
I wonder if they found him now next to the pond. Because this was right.
But essentially, Sheriff Smith says that the search continues. They have over 100 volunteers who showed up this morning. They're deep in the woods. Not sure exactly how far they're going today. He said he wouldn't know until later to see how far they were able to make it. But essentially, he's calling for everyone in.
This was literally right before they found him. And this makes me wonder, did they find him close to that pond?
Walker County now. Check your ring cameras. Check your hunting cameras, any cameras that you have around your property, and also check your own property, any place that a child could be hiding or trying to seek shelter. But the search continues. He said he may update us a little while later. So until we get an update, we will bring you any information that we learn. So we are back in Walker County.
So, let's see here. There was a helicopter circling around that area this morning. That makes me wonder if they found him close. They just said 2 miles is all that we know as of now, is that it was around 2 miles away, which that pond, may be around 2 miles away. The woman said that it was. Hold on one second. Here, I'll play this right here. This was the press conference for those of you that's just coming in.
In our efforts to
You can tell this is really
Sheriff
bothering
Nick
the
Smith
sheriff.
with Walker County
Bless
Sheriff's
him.
Department. I want to provide an update in our efforts to locate Johnathan. Johnathan was last seen midday, October 31st. Since that time, we've had an extensive search. investigators and volunteers have, man, you guys have been awesome.
What's that lean on me?
Searching
What do you mean?
for Johnathan the last 2 days. I can't brag on the volunteers enough and what you've done and what it means to me and what it means to the sheriff's department. With that being said, it's with great sadness that I'm here to announce that we have located Johnathan, and Johnathan is deceased. Buck is still with Johnathan. Buck is alive. He was found about 2 miles from the home. Like so many of you across our community, we're devastated, and we're devastated by this news. Johnathan was an adventurous boy, and he loved the outdoors. I ask you to be respectful to the family. You know, this is going to be a very hard time. It's going to be a very hard time for our community. It's going to be very hard time for the volunteer team that did an outstanding job to find Johnathan. This is this is not the outcome that we wanted to see, and we were hopeful for a positive outcome. But again, I can't thank you enough for taking your time and showing this family the support that you've done. Means more to me, and I'm sure that it means a tremendous amount to the family. Again, like I said, just be respectful of the privacy of the family. Obviously I've got to make this update and let everybody know. As far as the media is concerned, I'm not going to take any questions at this time. We've got work that we got to continue to do. And once we get a little further into that work, I will do another update to update everybody where we're at. Okay. Thank you.
So that was the very short, under 2 minutes press conference, or around 2 minutes press conference that was done just a little bit ago. Yeah, he was reported missing around 11:30, December 31st, right? So let's see here, December 31st, 11:30. That would have been 12. Okay. And then that would have been the first. So he was missing what, about 72 hours? 31st, about 72 hours. So that makes me wonder, was it because of the elements? Was it because of the water, or some sort of accident, or could have even have been placed there? I mean, would the dog have stayed there? I don't know. And this is what's so amazing to me, guys, about this dog. Let me show you. This dog didn't really even know Johnathan. You know what I mean? This dog really didn't even know Johnathan. Remember, he was only there 5 days out of a year. Oh, I'm not either. Not at all, Susan. Not at all. And we still don't know. We have no idea what happened. Is it because of the elements? Is it because, water, drowning? Is it because something already happened? Right? Yeah, I don't, yeah. Hyperthermia over dehydration or starvation unless placed. I'm not sure about all this. So you're not going to die if you don't have water for 3 days, or you're certainly not going to starve. So I would think, perhaps temperature, um, especially if there's like, you get wet or anything like that. So like 50 hours. Let's see here. How many hours is from December 31st at 11:30 a.m. to January 2nd at 3:30 p.m.? Oops, what am I doing? Hold on one second. Bonjour. Hi.
Bonjour, how are you?
Good. How are you, Miss Daff? Welcome.
Doing a little bit better.
It's a really sad
Good.
situation, isn't it?
It is. It is very, very devastating.
So that is 52 hours he was missing. I just about 52 hours. From December 31st at 11:30 a.m. to January 1st at 11:30 a.m. That's 24 hours. January 1st to 11:30 a.m. to January 2nd, 11:30 a.m. That's another 24 hours, so that's 48. And then January 2nd from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. That's 4 hours. So, in my opinion, this has got to be something. Yeah, an hour. But again, we don't know how long he's been deceased. So they'll be able to tell the coroner based upon a number of factors, whether it's his body temperature or just the natural things that happen when you pass.
What do you think? Because the dog was still alive and the dog laid right next to him.
It makes me wonder if the dog and him were put out there. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really want to assume right now. But I'm just hoping that we get an autopsy back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Most
But
definite.
thank you, Joanne. They will be able to tell the time of death. Once forensics is done, that should tell us something. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. But just he really wasn't missing that long.
No, he
Okay.
wasn't.
So what was the temperature? What was the temperature?
I was getting ready to ask you that. Let's look. Because it was 45 last night when we were talking about it, right? Remember that?
Right.
And today I think it was 50 something. So I don't think it was freezing at all. I'm going to look.
What about during the night? What about during the day when he left, allegedly?
Yeah, I'm going to check. Hold on one second. Now, I know they did have a cold front in Florida. Okay.
Over the last 3 days in Jasper, Alabama, around January 1st to the 3rd, the weather transitioned from some light rain and cloudy conditions to partly cloudy skies with sun breaks featuring lows around freezing.
Okay, yeah. The 31st was 21 degrees at night.
Yep. That would be it.
The 30th was 23, 28, and then 59 the night he arrived. They arrived.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was found like in a cave or like, not a cave, excuse me, because they said there was mines close by.
Yeah. They from Truth Exposed, I live 15 minutes from where he disappeared. I'm wondering if they found him around like the ponds and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was wondering if he knew how to swim because usually, especially children in Florida, you teach them young how to swim because you're surrounded by water. So I
A
wonder.
question is there alligators in northern Alabama?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I knew there was in southern Alabama, but I wasn't sure about northern Alabama.
Mm-hmm. That was my here. Yeah, alligators, and you have water moccasins, you have rattlesnakes. I mean, pretty much everything that you have in Florida.
Right. This woman from ABC, right before they announced that Johnathan was found, she was at the pond, and they were all like close to the pond area, and it was quite far away from where the house is, like a couple miles away. So it kind of makes me wonder, was he found around there?
Yeah, when I was watching the live, it looked like they were going into where he went missing from, because the mailbox that I was shown where the police were pulling in is the same mailbox by Dad's. That green mailbox looked like we're out the same area. Because I was, when I was doing it, I was showing Google Earth. It looked around the same. So I wonder if he was there. There is a pond in the back, but it didn't look 2 miles away.
No,
Maybe, but
they said he was found 2 miles away.
Yeah. So
If anyone
maybe,
knows the exact location where he was found, please email it, text it to me.
Here,
It'll
let
be
me
100% anonymous. You can
put
text
your
me
email
there.
here.
I'm dropping it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can email.
Yes,
No
please let us
gators.
know. You don't have any gators? No alligators there? What? There's
Thing about
alligators in Carolina. There's alligators in Virginia.
well, no, there's no alligators in Virginia.
I know they found an alligator in Virginia. Someone brought
They'll
an alligator up here.
Yeah, people will let them loose, but it's not like they breed. You know what I mean?
Alabama? That's crazy. When I was down for the hurricanes with my cousin, there was alligators running across the roads.
Okay, I'll find it. 1 second.
In Florida.
Yeah. Let me see here. Let me go to it. 1 second.
I mean, there could be one walking around somewhere, but
let's see here. That's
not ortho. Okay. Yeah, it gets a little bit too cold for them. Do you guys have the little lizards that run around in North Alabama?
You're talking about the anoles.
Yeah, those little, you got the green ones and you have the brown ones.
I don't know, but I know when I lived in Texas, see, we don't have those where I live now, where I'm from. But I was putting on my shoe on the patio, and I stepped on one, and I did the Holy Spirit dance.
I bet. You've been to Miami where they're like the iguanas and they hiss at you.
Ooh, I don't like anything creepy or crawly.
Lizards. We got the salamanders here, like the red ones. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, I can't. Okay, let's see here. When was this updated? Moments ago. Okay, here we go. We got this. Breaking news alert.
From WBRC 6 News.
Credit goes to WBRC.
All right, that breaking news we are getting from Walker County about that missing 4-year-old little boy, Johnathan Boley, who authorities are calling John. We do know that he has been missing since December 31st.
Here's enough and what you've done and what
we're going to
means
listen
to
in
me
here to
and
Sheriff
what it
Nick
means to
Smith.
the Sheriff's Department.
His,
with that being said, it's with great sadness that I'm here to announce that we have located Johnathan, and Johnathan is deceased. Buck is still with Johnathan. Buck is alive. He was found about 2 miles from the home. Like so many of you across our community, we're aware we're aware, devastated. So we're
Can I just
devastated
say
by this
something real
news.
quick?
Mhm.
This, it just shows you that if they're out there, they find them,
Absolutely.
right?
100%.
Can we just agree on that? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, sometimes yes, they can overlook, uh, but if they go back and they search again and they search again, which is what they normally, if if children or a person is out there in a location, they find them.
Mhm. They do. 100%.
I mean,
And I
technology,
Mhm.
drones, manned, woman power, all of that.
Mhm. Absolutely. And for the dog not to move, because the dog had to have heard them calling John's name, right, out there searching, and the dog not to leave his side. That's just
Like
heart-wrenching. Ugh,
that, that just, oh my
just
God.
breaks my heart.
And this is the thing I was saying a second ago, Daft, before you came here. This dog didn't even really know John.
Yeah, yeah, but
But
somehow took to him.
the
Mhm.
loyalty,
Yeah.
um, of a dog,
Oh, yeah.
is far more loyal than a human being.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's,
Absolutely.
and that's the thing about a loyalty of a kid too, right?
Mhm.
1 second. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, dogs, that's why it just hurts my heart when you see anybody mistreat a dog, and a child, of course, because they are so loyal and they love you no matter what. All dogs, right? Yeah, it
They
doesn't
do.
matter. They
They do.
all do.
And it's the loyalty of a child as well.
Mhm.
That, your children love you more than anything, anything, and you
Absolutely.
just got to remember of us being children. We
Mhm.
loved our parents more than anything.
Yep.
They're like God to you when you're little
Yep.
because they supply your every need, they give you comfort, all of this. And when a child doesn't have that, it breaks my heart.
Oh, yeah.
Breaks my heart.
Yep.
And this is the thing, I have done this when I did foster care for 8 years. I have seen it, and I've seen it with these cases as well. The
Mhm.
parents can be the biggest piece of, right?
Mhm.
And they will still defend their parents because
Still
it's
defend
all
them.
they know, it's all they have, and, the parents cannot be good to the children, and they will still
Yeah.
defend them, make excuses for them. Um, and the parents, I'm like, the things like I want to tell like Malaya and Daniel and all of them like that. Jack and Lily were like the
Mhm.
apple of even though they might have been scared or whatever, that's all they knew. And you couldn't give your best back. Give your kids and your family your very best.
Yep.
Give them the very
Exactly.
best of you. Um, I understand that we are, more comfortable with our family, and sometimes we're, more bitchy or whatever. But I learned a long time ago, I'm going to give them my best. Uh,
Mhm.
I try to give it 24/7. I don't, we fail as human beings and as parents and all of that, but give them your very best because that's all they have.
That's all they have. Exactly.
Mm.
What do you think about what was found in the dad's home? And this always pops up in these cases.
It
And it's like,
does.
why did he even let them come there? Like, he wasn't even thinking of them. He was thinking of himself.
Of
Like, if you
course.
have a problem, don't allow your kids 5 days out of the year and you lose a child.
Well, it explains also why this, uh, guy is blowing up shit in the middle of the night,
Mhm. Yep.
4 o'clock in the morning. And
Yep.
again, they have the neighbors have complained, all of this, but still nothing was done. And then, this Angel, the Jonathan's mother, she had to send her 2 kids there.
Yeah.
One is coming back in a body bag. A 4-year-old. Think about that. Makes me want to throw up.
I know.
Hold on 1 second.
Said somebody was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Christy, thank you. Justin and Daphne in chat. Sydney Marquez was found in Jersey Village, Texas, by Jersey Village, Texas police, and her family is on the way from El Paso, Texas to Houston. She was found safe today. Praise God.
Thank God.
Praise God.
Thank God.
I love those stories of just they're okay. And, that's the second time that Sydney Vasquez has showed up, went missing. She was found last time in New Mexico, and she was they had to in the hospital and stuff. And that's this person in chat saying this. I have not independently confirmed that. I just want to let you know, but if that is to be true, thank God. So I've not been able to independently confirm that, but I have no reason not to believe this person in chat.
Yeah, why does she keep running off? Or isn't this the
She's
third
not
time?
taking her medicine. Second.
Oh, okay.
Not taking her medicine. Gypsy says, I just feel that the math was at work with the dad, and he did wake up or not paying attention. I believe Jonathan was gone longer than the dad was saying. That could be interesting as well. Remember, the neighbor said that the dog had been missing since
26th. Yeah.
That's the last time they had seen the dog.
Yep, 2 days prior to. Well, did we ever find out? So we knew that they were supposed to leave on the 1st, right? So did they show up the night of the 27th, or was it in the morning on the 28th? See, because the dog was last seen on the, you know what I mean, on the 26th.
I think it was the 27th that they got there or something.
Yeah, so if they got there on the 27th and the dog wasn't seen on camera that day or any day after that, I wonder if the dog was if he went missing that night. You know what I mean? I don't know.
They called him John. That, bro.
Yeah.
So sad.
Went through the fence. Yeah.
The sheriff said, quote, we were hopeful with the community support that we have. He said at the time, I need the community to be out. I need you to be vigilant. He was so great, wasn't he? Just so great.
He was, and very informative.
And also, Sheriff Smith said, it's very well known for the children who wander off in the woods with a canine to go a lot further than we anticipate or think. That is also very, very true. Kids, if they have an animal, particularly a dog, the dog kind of wills them to keep going many times. So I found that interesting as well. And he said this yesterday when he said this, and it's true. It's true. The sheriff said that there are similar stories where a child and a dog can travel for 2, 3, or even 4 miles at a time. This community has rallied around the family and this mother to try to help find Jonathan. He said the family, including the dad, has helped try to do everything they can to provide information for us to do that, end quote, he said. He said authorities sometimes had more volunteers than experienced searchers and rescue people to put them with. Smith also said that the FBI has been very involved and very helpful with the search of Jonathan, or little John.
Mm-hmm.
So he was missing about 54 hours or something like that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Joanne. I appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah.
What
Mm-hmm.
you got? Anything, Daff?
No, I was reading some of the comments. Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. This is such sad news.
Well, and think about this. First of all, think about this. The math that was in the house.
Mm-hmm.
If, obviously he is not, these kids are not used to this being in a home.
Mm-hmm.
They were exposed to this because it doesn't matter if you're inhaling it, touching surfaces,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. The question, and the question I have still is, this father, I'm assuming he's the one that called 911. 2 hours later, we see a Sheila, yes,
Mm-hmm.
honey. And why did he have all of these explosions around his house and his home if he wanted his child found?
And then delay in 911 call. Like, say he
Right.
did, you know what I mean? There was a delay in
Mhm.
911 call as well. And then he's delaying them from searching because you have the duds out there, right?
Mhm.
So they had to wait to get a search warrant, I'm sure. And then they had
did.
to wait to clear everything up.
Mhm.
So why was he delaying? Why was he delaying this? It just
It
it's
delayed
like
everything.
it did.
Uh,
It makes you wonder if, yeah, they said severe hyperthermia, but still, we don't know for sure because it takes a while for the medical examiner to examine the body.
yeah. Yeah, they'll have to, they will certainly do
Yeah.
an autopsy
Yeah.
and
Unless
and
it
go
was. Oops, sorry.
from
Go ahead.
there.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying, unless it was something else, maybe he passed from inhaling or something, the math, and the dad laid him out there. The dog followed him out and didn't want to leave him. Because it is strange. Someone mentioned it's strange that the dog didn't, try to go somewhere else. I mean, did he just lay down and, I hate to say it, just freeze to death? Or like, you know
Well,
what I mean? It's just
yeah, well,
quiet.
kids, generally, they will go and go and go until they just
Pass out, yeah.
but if you find them alive, they're going to be in the same spot that they stopped at,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm.
So,
And he would have been wet too because, the rain and stuff, which makes it worse.
I mean, I was just in my head, and I want to make this extraordinarily clear,
Mhm,
because I don't want people to go run with something that's running, that's we don't know. But I was thinking about, could even the dog have been chained up out there? Could if they were taken there,
mhm,
you know what I mean, or whatever. You just don't know. So
mhm. Yeah, I just find it strange that the dog didn't
at the
try to
very least,
leave.
yeah,
Yeah.
I blame the father to a big extent as well, uh, because at the very least he delayed his son being found. And you can't,
Mhm,
and just these kids being around these explosives,
mhm,
right? Like, you know, if they're all over the yard and you have kids and animals, like that's really bad, right?
something else is missing, I feel. I don't know.
I agree. I think we're not getting the whole story yet.
I don't think
Canadian,
so either.
thank you so much, my dear, for gifting 2 pearl necklaces. My love, you received one of those pearl necklaces. Make sure you thank the beautiful Canadian. Thank you so much, love. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, some things just we just gotta wait, I guess. They called
Mhm.
2 hours after. That is reasonable. It's a large property search. I don't think that's reasonable. I mean, I understand that some people thinks it's reasonable, but I would be calling
Mhm.
within 10 minutes, myself personally. Like if I cannot find them, I'm calling quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, first you're, like, looking around the house like a 4-year-old, right? Not a teenager. It's a 4-year-old. I mean, still a teenager, you're gonna be, you know what I mean? But a 4-year-old, they can't take care of themselves out in the woods.
I don't know, but, you know, I'm not sure you can look when you're,
Yeah,
up on
like
all the
that.
math and, you've got another kid with you at least. And remember, dad has 6 kids.
Yeah, I know, and I wonder if the other 4, if he gets to see the other 4.
I wonder that as well.
Mhm.
All right, let me finish playing this part.
Yeah.
Jonathan was an adventurous boy. He loved the outdoors. I ask you to be respectful to the family. You know, this is going to be a very hard time. It'll be a very hard time for our community. It's going to be a very hard time for the volunteer team that did an outstanding job to find John. This is what this is not the outcome that we wanted to see, and we were hopeful for a positive outcome. But again, I can't thank you enough for taking your time and showing this family the support that you've done. It means more to me, and I'm sure that it means a tremendous amount to the family. Um, you know, again, like I said, just be respectful of the privacy of the family. Obviously, I've got to make this update and let everybody know. As far as the media is concerned, I'm not going to take any questions at this time. We've got work that we got to continue to do. And once we get a little further into that work, I'll do another update to update everybody where we're at. Okay. Thank you.
Just sad news there with the Sheriff Nick Smith from Walker County confirming that they did find 4-year-old Johnathan Boley about 2 miles from the home. Unfortunately, he did not survive. He was declared deceased. They say that they ask you as the public just to be respectful to his family during this time. He went on to say this is not the outcome, of course, that anyone wanted to see, but did thank supporters and searchers for doing their best to try and find Johnathan Boley. We're continuing to follow this story from Walker County about that missing 4-year-old who now, again, thanks to Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith, has been confirmed deceased. We'll, of course, continue to keep you updated.
Very, very sad. Very, very sad. I don't know, Daff. It's again drugs. Drugs plays a role. It's on all of these kids. All of these kids. Look here. Drugs, CPS, DV.
Yep.
You're going to find at least one of those every time.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
Can
all
you
the time
do
it seems
the
like
AirView Google Maps to get an idea of the distance? Yeah, we can do that. Sure.
All the time it seems like it. Mom had the file. Remember, she filed a protection order.
Yep, and she said, I'm afraid he will unalive me or one of my kids. Sure did. Okay. So, here is the home right here. Right here's the home. And again, there's 2 ponds really close to the home. Pond A, and this one's really, really close. They said about
2 miles.
2 miles. So let's
There's a picture of the searchers walking up a long drive. I will send that photo to you. I don't know if that's over where they found him, but I'll send it to you. It doesn't say the location.
I'll
send it to you right now.
Oh shit.
Through text.
Sorry. I was trying to find kind of like
my phone.
Just trying to give you an idea of how far 2 miles is.
Yeah. It looked like they were on the same side of the road earlier.
Okay.
Is there a park nearby, or?
You see that like this is the home, that's 2 miles, so it's going to be somewhere. And look at all the bodies of water 2 miles out. You know, all kinds of water. All right, you sent me something.
Yeah, it's a picture it showed of the searchers walking. I don't know if it's a park nearby or something.
Yeah. I saw this as well. Here we go.
They said the same side, but he was across the street. Same side, but across the street.
I don't know.
Same side of. I'm confused.
Janet, thank you so much, hon. Did anyone else notice Sheriff seemed agitated at the earlier press conference and was talking in past tense about John? I don't know about agitated. I mean, maybe he's running a big production here. You know what I mean?
Kind of. I noticed that in the beginning. I looked. I don't know if it was the one prior, maybe, or the one. Yeah, I think it was the one after, like the last one. At first, he kind of did, but it seemed like they had found or maybe had spotted something before the first press conference today.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that press conference actually. I don't think maybe the one that was done this morning.
Yeah, it was at noon their time, so like 1 o'clock our time. Do you need it?
Yeah, we can watch it if you want to.
Okay. Let's see. Let me find it real quick. I just should be in my.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking for it in here.
Share. Thank you so much, my dear. Welcome to the Pearl family. Really do appreciate you. Welcome. Is it Shirazda? Shirazd? I'm really bad with names. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. And Janet, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you, honey. Guys, make sure you're dropping mods Daphne's channel so they can sub up to Daphne as well.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. What exactly happened? The only thing we know is that little John was found approximately 2 miles away. The dog was found with him. John was unfortunately deceased, and the dog was or is alive. He sounded disheartened. Okay.
I sent it to you.
Okay. I want to see that.
Just sent it. Oh, no, okay. Got it? Okay.
Thank you so much, Ms.
You're welcome.
I went live again last night. But I know you're not a night owl like I am.
No, I know. I'm an early bird.
About 9 o'clock, Daphne shuts down. She's like, you can see her melding in the chair at 9 o'clock. So I'm like, I need to get her off here.
I'm a teetotaler.
But you see, when she's texting me at like 9 in the morning, I'm this. So trust me, I get it.
I know, Kelly. It's just devastating.
Maybe I did see this. 2 miles is 1,280 acres. That's a lot of acres.
Oh yeah.
Tina, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for all you do. I really love this channel and so glad I joined. Well, thank you so much, Miss Tina. I appreciate you and thank you so much for your support, my dear. It does mean a lot, truly. Welcome. Okay. This was the search before we got the bad news. And I think it was Jana just was saying that she thought that he might have seemed a little agitated. I don't know. We'll see what we
Many
let me see.
people
Huh.
we can get. Okay. County Sheriff Nick Smith, I want to thank each and one of the media members that are here today, mostly because you're helping get this information out. You're helping get this information out to a lot of people, and we need this in front of as many people as we can get. Okay. We're here today to help try
Thank
to
you.
find and bring home Johnathan Boley, known as John John. He's 4 years old. I want to thank the community, our first responders that have helped search. We've had a tremendous outpouring of support, and people can say whatever they want to about Walker County, but in moments like this, I'm most proud of Walker County, being a lifelong citizen of this county, and I need your help.
Let me tell you something. I have seen a lot of sheriffs across this country, and I don't know why people would be talking bad about Walker County. I mean, I think it's normal where people live. A lot of times they're like, "Oh, this place is the worst." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
trust me, this sheriff seems really good to me. Yes, me. He seems like a straight shooter. You know what you're getting,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate that. Uh, rather than it's someone like Sheriff, we call him Snuggle Struggle, uh, the one
Yeah.
out of Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
or Ronnie
I need
Lawson.
your help to try to bring John John home. Okay. There's some information that I want to give about John John. John John was last seen on December 31st around 11:30 a.m. In the 7,000 block of Highway 195. Johnathan is 4 years old. He has blonde hair, blue eyes. He is 4 foot tall. He weighs 50 pounds, and he goes by John John. John John was wearing a yellow Mickey Mouse shirt, black pants, Paw Patrol shoes. As you can look behind me on the screen, we have pictures for the community of John John. We have pictures of the dog Buck, which is a lab mix uh, retriever. We have pictures of the Paw Patrol shoes that was provided by his mother that he was wearing at the time he wandered off. It's just a few little things about John John. He loves the outdoors.
Maybe he's just
Him and his
tired
brother are
here.
very interests. I guess the best way to describe them is just
I mean, I can't imagine. Like he's been looking himself. You know what I mean? But he does seem a little deflated here. But I think that could be because of just
Mm-hmm.
tired, right?
Yeah.
So I
He's
don't know
been going and going and going.
for sure.
boys being boys. They just outdoors kids, all boys. But it's John and his brother were out playing. John John's brother said and identified the last place that he saw John John and Buck. Now we're very hopeful with the community support and that we have. I need the community to be out. I need you to be vigilant. Just because you may not necessarily be in this immediate area, I need everybody, and I mean everybody, in Walker County. Check your ring cameras, check your deer cameras, check your tree stands, check your deer houses, check your deer cameras. Look under your look under your carports, your garages, your houses. John John is 4 foot tall, so he's very small. He can get in tight places. If you got tunnels, caves on your property, get out and look and make sure that we're just not overlooking, and make sure that we're doing our due diligence to find this child. Now, I know that the father and the situation that's been going on as that's secondary to me. My concern is finding and bringing home John. And this is just a plead as just your local sheriff, is to help us bring him home. You know, especially with him having
Okay.
a canine.
You know what's really sad about this father? He didn't even know the age of his son.
Yeah. And then the eye color was wrong too.
Yes, that's right.
So why? Like creating diversion or something, do you think?
I think
With
he's just
the
mathed up, just mathed out of his head. I'm from the area and hate to see something like this happen. Thank you so much, Preston. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, he was missing about 54 hours, 52, 54 hours. And again, what happened within that period of time, we don't know. You know, he could have been deceased. He could have, died pretty quickly, or today, it's going to take the autopsy for that. The mom has a look on her face that shows years of mental and physical abuse by a coward, fearing. Did you hear that? Sorry, but like a sorry, it was like an electronic sound in my.
Thought it was my growling of my stomach.
The pick serving food at her work, but letting them go with him. What the hell?
Yeah. I bet she was a wreck. Just think, you know what I mean?
Okay. Truth Exposed says, Justin, we don't like Nick Smith because of all the death cover-ups in Walker County Jail. They let one dude freeze to death. There's been several. Wow. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Don't know about that. But I believe you. If you say that, Truth Exposed, I believe you. And that deserves criticism. I think it seems like everyone nowadays has to be like they're either crazy, like one way or the other. You know what I mean? Like if it's a sheriff or whoever, it's like they've got to be like, you're freezing to death in the prisons, or it's like, or the prison's like a Marriott. It's like a balance here. Now, like if you hurt kids or something like that, I don't care if you have a cover or not. I don't care if you freeze or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But yes, the Alabama news stations have shown footage of the inside of the jail before there was lawsuits that happened. Well, I think, this is a whole nother story, but I don't believe prisons should be private because it's profit. It's in my opinion, prisons, and most prisons are privately owned in this country. And it's, in my opinion, it's a modern day slavery to an extent, because they want as many as they can get. And they get paid an absorbent amount of money for that. And I don't think we should do that on human life, regardless. That's just my opinion, though.
Yes, they found his body about an hour or so ago. He was not alive, no. I still think there's way more.
Big hopes that he was. We thought in the beginning that he was alive, but that just isn't the case, unfortunately.
Yeah, Justin, as soon as I found out that there was math abuse going on,
I
they
know.
found that, I knew right away. And even with seeing that picture, you know what I mean? That screenshot, I was like, that just can't be.
It
I
it
don't know.
doesn't it
Didn't
never
feel right.
shows, it never turns out good when it's the math.
Yeah,
It just
never
never
does.
turns.
Nope.
And
Never does.
the mother walking out with her other son, just probably learning the news right then and there.
Yeah.
It's look here. I don't know if this was where they were going to.
Yeah, I've been looking to see if I could find.
Perhaps. So whenever, for those of you who don't know, I worked at funeral homes, 3 different ones from in the past, and whenever there is a crime or a potential crime scene, or anyone for that matter, only certain. So if they find remains in the woods, and let's say the remains have been there for 10 years, they have to have an ambulance come and pronounce that they are dead. Only a paramedic can do that, or a coroner, or a doctor.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter how long they've been out there.
Yeah, it'll take like a month or so, I believe, right, for the medical examiner if they do an autopsy.
Oh, they'll do an autopsy.
Yeah.
Probably today, I would say. They do the
Will it be
autopsy
done?
quickly.
Will they? Okay.
Now the results, the report won't be out for some time, probably.
Yeah, to us. Yeah.
But they might give us some preliminary answers.
Cause of death, they're saying hyperthermia, but still
we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know for fact.
His dad should have been running outside to go get his son as soon as the older boy came in and told him, and dipped under the fence line.
And they couldn't get a track from the fence line, I heard. The dogs, the tracking dogs.
There was no scent that
where
anyone's aware of. Which is
odd. Yeah.
Again, it's just like, it seems like so many of these.
Same thing. All the same thing.
Yeah. It's like, how does you not get a scent on this? A lot of people are saying they're subscribing to your channel. Oh, what's this?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I
just hit 16,000 today. Thank you, guys.
How many?
16,000 I hit today.
Go,
thank
girl.
you. Thank you.
Go, girl.
Thank you so
math
much.
is the devil.
It is. And unfortunately, it's found a lot in these cases.
Yes. It seems like, you know how rugs, hypothermia. What did she say? I don't know. Remember what she said.
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah. I said, I've heard hyperthermia, but it's not 100% confirmed yet. Did I say?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But it seems like these rugs, you remember how, like, it was in the 90s, it was the crack epidemic.
Yep.
Right. It's like goes in waves. And it's like right now, remember, it used to be the labs, the math labs everywhere. Everywhere.
Yep.
They were busting them. That was like, what, early mid 2000s? Early 2000, something like that. And
Yeah.
now you don't hear about the labs hardly anymore. You hear about just people being on it because math is so cheap, they say.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And they make it with anything. They can make
Yeah.
it with anything.
yeah.
Goodness. Yeah.
Happy Cappy, thank you so much. Shake my head. What is wrong with these parents? I know. And this is the thing. It doesn't take a lot to be a good parent. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Like, it's how you are and respond to your kids.
Mhm.
I mean, financially, of course, it's a lot, but you can do it good with or without money. You might not be able to provide the same things, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't whether you're a good or a bad parent. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Financially, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to be a good parent.
Absolutely.
You don't need to be rich or poor or anything. You just
Mm-mm.
be a good person.
Yep. Exactly. Thank you so much, Happy Cappy, and thank you, Angela. Justin, do you think the father should be charged with child endangerment or possibly? Oh, well, I think he has been charged with child endangerment, hasn't he? Well,
Mhm.
he was charged with the. Did you see
Okay.
the math things?
Yeah, he was charged with two accounts of child endangerment
With
and then something else too. Do you want me to pull them up?
Yeah, I've got it here actually. I
You got it
think.
there? Okay.
Um,
Yeah, he's been charged two of the same things. 'Cause two children, so I think that's why it
yeah,
was.
it's like the exposure of it. But
Mhm.
this is this the area that I'm thinking that they
Yeah, see,
were
remember that long walkway right there? It looked like they were walking up, if you remember correctly from the picture.
Yeah, but see the ball there? But the driveway,
Oh.
their driveway looks like this as well.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Did you get my email about all of the file that we had on Jonathan?
Oh, that AJ made?
Yes. Did I send it to you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You want me to pull it up?
No, if you want to pull up those charges,
Mm-hmm.
that would be good because I thought I had it, but I guess I've
Yeah.
exited out of it.
I'm gonna hold on 1 second. There's a part where it says the other brother's name, so I just want to be careful with that. Hold on 1 second. Right here, this first one, does it say it? Give me just a second. All right.
Sarah is so late, y'all. Oh my God.
Uh-oh, Sarah, both the late slips. I saw the other Sarah
Sarah
come
to the
in.
office, please. Sarah to the office.
Did I do it? Oh, okay. Here, let me.
I got it for you. There you go.
I'm just gonna do it like that because the other son's name is in there. So I think this
I'm
is
not ignoring you. I promise you.
There's two pieces to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh no,
what were the
there's two
charges?
pieces to it. So this one is. Does this one have the name in it? Okay, this one doesn't have the name in it.
It's the next one, I think.
Unlawful manufacture destructive device. This one is. Unlawful manufacture destructive device did or about the date of 12/31 while at or near their address. Just gives the address. Does Mr. Kyle Jamison, who is not otherwise authorized by the state or federal law to permit issued to him or her by the state fire marshal, possess precursor substances as determined in section 13A in any amount with the intent to unlawfully manufacture a destructive device or bacteriological. I think I said it right. Weapon. I said it right
Biological.
earlier.
Does it say
There you go.
bacteriological? It does say
bacteriological, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was like, this makes me think that it is.
Well, it says or.
I
It says
don't know.
or. So it's not part of the charges in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Destructive device or bacteriological. Yeah, okay. And the violation of section and then the code they give. So that's the first one. And then this is 2 and 1. I'm just going to hide the other child's name if you don't mind. I'll pull it down. We're right there. Okay. It says the same thing, you guys. It says the same exact thing as the first one, but it just adds the children's names in there. And it says had the opportunity to be exposed to or ingest or inhale or have contact with controlled
Are you kidding me?
chemical
Porch?
or
Oh my
drug.
God. Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it shows it there too. I should have blacked this out. Okay. Yeah. So this is, he was charged with right here. 2 classes since there's 2 children. Chemical and child. Yeah. Endangerment. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Angela. That's what we were talking about. He has been charged with endangerment of 2 children. Because of the methamphetamines that the children were exposed to. I look for a lot more charges to be coming down on this guy as well, because now they can upgrade that charge, in my opinion,
Neglect
to
too. Homicide or something.
in the death of a child.
Neglect. Yeah, neglectful homicide, maybe, or not homicide,
well,
but
homicide is homicide, but it just depends how the
neglectful.
statute in Alabama does. But he has been charged with explosives materials as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So we read the first one. These are just 2 counts because there's 2 children. Yeah. So he has these 2 here, right? And then this one right here. Unlawful manufacture, destructive.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 charges now, as of now. Yeah.
And I think he could even be charged with delaying his child to be found. And like I stated last night, it wouldn't surprise me to see if charges of because if you know something, for instance, there's this case where 2 guys got pulled over, and the guys were really kind of rough with the police, but nonetheless they took them home. A little bit later, the guy called 911, and he said, the other guy's going off right now, and I need y'all here. It was an ambush. The guy was waiting for the police to come there, and he mowed down the police.
Wow.
Unalived them. So with this father, in this case, you have a dad who knows that there is pipe BOMBS out there, and every law enforcement or first responder that came there, him knowing that there's these things that could unalive police officers.
Didn't say anything. And that's the thing too. If you think about it, if you didn't want to delay, if you didn't want to, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't he have cleaned that shit up?
Well,
Like,
exactly.
why wouldn't he have hid it or try to put it somewhere in the woods? It's like he purposely did that so they couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. In my opinion. Anyways.
No, I
Mhm.
absolutely agree.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So that's why I think there's way more to this than, let me see if there's anything else that, did they do an actual press conference at 5? Let's see here.
Of
This
what?
is just horrible. If they did another press conference or anything.
No, I don't
Nothing.
think there's been another press conference since all of this. He said he was going to I want to know the location where he was found. That's the thing I still have not been able to see. Look at this little guy. He's gone forever, y'all. Gone forever.
Oh, hi, Laura. Thank you. Yeah, well, we saw the mom, or, what we thought was the mom. It looked like they were walking down the driveway, but where that green mailbox is, let me see.
Oh, yeah. See if the green mailbox is there.
Where is that picture? It's weird.
Look at there. I'm assuming this was this past Christmas. And you can tell he's very well taking your email showing up here.
Oops, I'm so sorry. Here, let me
You're
do
fine.
this.
You're good. I'll do it like this for 1 second.
Sorry.
You're fine. Give us 1 second, y'all.
Thank you.
No problem. Another thought that the kids was missing since the 26th, since the last dog. I don't think he was there on the 26th. That was a pretty little boy too. Yeah, he was. He's just so cute. You got it, Daphne, or no?
Okay.
You good? Are we good, Daphne? Can I show it?
Yeah.
Now?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the picture, but
okay.
I cropped it. Ugh. But there's a green mailbox that was by there. Let me see if I can uncrop it. Give me a second. I deleted it for some weird reason. Let's see. Let me see if I can uncrop it and see if we can see the location better.
Actually, I think I might have it here as well. Let me see.
Revert. No, I don't. I thought I had it. Let me see if I can go on to. Looks like they're walking into a sidewalk.
Yeah, PG. We showed the press conference. We were just trying to see where this was, where he was. Fox 6 is live with their 4 p.m. news. Another update at 5 p.m. Okay, so we got 30 minutes. Let's go to Fox 6.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys can send things at 307-228-4906, or you can email Fox 6. What is that? Alabama? I don't know.
Let's see. Fox Alabama.
Sweet
looking on here.
home Alabama.
Yeah, I'm looking on here and see if I.
Oh, this is interesting. I want to show this. Let's go to the news. WBRC, I guess.
Yes, so that one, and then yes, WBRC 6 News.
Here we go. We got it.
Awesome.
I'm gonna pull this up and see what's going on here.
Richardson's family was there. Investigators say store video quick stop on.
Okay, that's not it. Breaking news, live events. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's try this.
I'm looking on their Facebook.
For you new WBRC hundreds.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this.
I want to start by showing you new WBRC drone video of the home and part of the area where Johnathan Boley was last seen. Sheriff Nick
Here we
Smith
go.
thanking the hundreds of people who have been looking for Boley. Now, your Brady Talbert has been following the story. He joins us live from the scene. And we know that the sheriff is now asking for prayers for the family as this situation unfolds in a way that nobody wanted, Brady.
This is a really terrible situation, and it's one that the family members here, volunteers, and first responders never wanted to hear, but they are relieved tonight and thankful that it was at least a successful search. Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith saying 4-year-old Johnathan Boley's body was found about 2 miles from the home he went missing from. In addition to trying to find him, volunteers have been looking for his dog, Buck, who could help them find the boy. We now know Buck was found alive beside Johnathan. The sheriff can hundreds of volunteers over the last couple of days for their help searching for him. We know there have been boots on the ground, helicopters, and thermal drones at play here. He says this situation is sad all the way around.
We're just devastated by this news. Johnathan was an adventurous boy, and he loved the outdoors. I ask you to be respectful to the family. You know, this is going to be a very hard time.
So there's a lot of emotions in this. There's a lot of challenges that come with, how did this happen? How did this happen? Where's God in all of this? And so what we want to do is reaffirm who God is.
And right there, you just heard from the senior pastor here at Cornerstone Assembly of God, which does plan to hold a prayer vigil tonight for this grieving family and this grieving community. That's going to be
I was going to mention
at 7
that.
o'clock here at the church. Reporter live tonight in Walker County, I'm Brady Talbert, WBRC 6 News.
They were planning on doing a vigil or something, but they're doing it still at the same place, same time tonight as well.
On your side.
Brady, thank you. And we are also learning more today about the charges Johnathan Boley's father, Jamison Kyle Boley, is facing today. According to court records, Boley is charged with 2 counts of chemical endangerment to a child and 1 count of unlawful manufacturing of a destructive device. Sheriff Nick Smith is saying he cannot comment on those charges today. And again, there is a prayer vigil tonight for Johnathan's family. There, and we're on your side, keeping you up to date on this heartbreaking story here on WBRC, as well as on the WBRC.
I sent you.
On in Mills County.
What's that?
I'm from here.
What is it?
It's at 7. I just sent it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Tonight's prayer vigil at Cornerstone Church will be for the Boley family. Is still on at 7. There will be worship and lots of prayer, followed by food for the community. An offering for the mother will also be taken up. Everyone who can, please come over and cover this grieving family in prayer.
Yeah.
This is on All Things Walker County. They're doing a prayer request as well on the page.
Let's see when the next presser is. Supposedly it's supposed to be in about 20 minutes from what I understand, but I'm just kind of...
I'm looking for that too, but I don't see
I don't see anything.
I don't either.
Where did you hear that to the person who said that?
Oh.
In chat. What is this? A vigil has been placed at 7 p.m. CT Central Time Friday at the Cornerstone Church located at 7719 Highway 195 in Jasper.
See any presser though. See the one from 2 hours ago, but nothing else.
They may have just said it though. We'll see. What's this? Oh, okay, here we go.
You find it?
No, but this they might say it here. We'll see. This is brand new.
No, Aubrey. The father is in jail currently.
News starts now
Credit
with
goes to
breaking news.
channel
It's with great
13
sadness
News.
that I'm here to announce that we have located Johnathan, and Johnathan is deceased.
We know this, but
After more than 48 hours of The search for a young boy in Walker County has taken a tragic turn. Good afternoon.
We don't
I'm Carla
know
Wade.
exactly.
And I'm Brittany Decker. Authorities believe Johnathan Boley
Her name
wandered
is
off
Decker,
on New
last
Year's Eve.
name.
He was last seen around 11:30 that morning, right near Highway 195 in Jasper.
And they say that the 4-year-old was with his older brother and a dog. And just a couple of hours ago, the Walker County Sheriff said Boley was found dead, but his dog Buck is alive. We have team coverage this afternoon. There is a vigil planned tonight, and we have new details about the boy's father, who has now been charged with child endangerment and manufacturing a destructive device.
Let's get right out to WVTM 13's Lisa Crane, who is live in Walker County this evening. Lisa, just a really sad day for the community there. Of course, not the outcome that people were hoping for.
You know, there was a lot of hope in this community that the searchers would find 4-year-old John alive. And it was very upsetting and heartbreaking, as you can imagine, to all those who had volunteered in that search, that this little boy, that was not the outcome that we saw here today. Now, almost 200 volunteers showed up over the past 48 hours to search for little John Boley, as well as the FBI, SBI, and law enforcement firefighters, too, from across the state. They used a helicopter, ATV, and drones to scan this heavily wooded and rural area. Today, they expanded their search, saying because John might have been following his dog Buck, he could have gotten much further away from home.
John and Buck being together, and if he's following Buck, then there's no telling how far they could have traveled. Like I said, if you just look at stories across the state and the nation where children wander off, especially with the companion, canines, they wander off 2-3 miles, 4 miles.
And we now know that John's body was found about 2 miles away from his home. His dog Buck there alive and still by his side. Now we want to bring in WVTM 13's Zoe Blair with me now. And Zoe, I know you've been covering this story now for a couple of days, and there had been a prayer vigil planned at the church here, Cornerstone Church here, before we found the body, but they're still going to have that prayer vigil.
Absolutely, Lisa. Originally the vigil was supposed to be for them to pray that he was found, and he was found, but now it's going to be praying for support for his family. They're also going to be taking up donations this evening just to help the family with anything they need during this time. It's obviously very heartbreaking for this community, very heartbreaking for this family, and this community has really come together over the past few days during this search. Like you said, I've been out here. There were well over 100 volunteers out here searching yesterday. I know there were a lot back out here this morning as well. They've been donating food, water types, things like that for the volunteers, all kinds of things to support this community. And I know they're coming together again tonight. Lots of different churches, several different churches from the area are going to be here praying for the family and just doing what they can to support them.
Yeah, we saw that. So many people coming together. As the sheriff said, couldn't have been more proud of this community coming together, kind of forgetting any differences they might have had, all hoping for a really positive outcome. And they did have the outcome that they had asked for, to find him. Unfortunately, not the way any of us wanted to have that happen. Zoe, thank you so much. Now, in the first few hours of the search yesterday, authorities reported possible explosive devices at Jamison Boley's home. Now, that slowed down the efforts in those first few hours around the home. For more on that part of the story, I want to go back to the studio now. WVTM 13's Michael Higdon on that breaking news desk now. And Michael, the father is now facing a few criminal charges. What can you tell us about that?
Jamison Kyle Boley is facing 3 charges against him in connection with officials finding explosives on his property during the search for his missing child. He is charged with unlawful manufacture of a destructive device or a bacteriological weapon. He's also facing 2 counts of chemical endangerment of a child, alleging
Someone just sent me, after this, someone just sent me a video, I think, of the area.
Caused or permitted a child to be exposed to a controlled substance identified in court documents as methamphetamine. The Walker County Sheriff said today, though, those charges were secondary to him and that Boley had been cooperating and providing details that helped in this search. We were also told by the Walker County Sheriff that Boley was a former military member. The Army confirming today Boley did serve in their branch from March of 2003 through November of 2006. They could not disclose any discharge information. Brittany.
Michael, thanks so much. Of course,
So 2003 to 2006.
Story, as again, authorities say the 4-year-old boy was found dead. We're going to give you the very latest information as soon as it becomes available to us. We have the press conferences, everything the Walker County Sheriff has said to right on our website now. You can listen to it on WVTM13.com.
Okay, someone just sent me a TikTok video. We'll see.
Is it the searcher?
What's up here. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Does anyone know where
Okay.
this is? Dude in the Jeep. What's that mean?
oh, there was a guy in a Jeep.
Oh, that's the. I think that's the channel name.
Oh, I think that was. I don't know if it was the guy that found him or not.
This is where they were searching.
Mm.
Let me go to that.
I'm sorry, Yellow Rose. Yeah, it is heartbreaking. Mm.
I found it.
Cornerstone Church.
Okay.
Hi, Sassy.
This was it. Thank you for sending me that to the person.
You guys hit that like and
His name is
subscribe, please.
Dude in the Jeep 2 hours ago.
Was it 2 years it said he was? Yeah, usually 3 to 4 years is enlistment. I don't know if they changed it, but it was 6 years when my ex-husband was in. It seemed like.
Okay. They had really searched
Mm-hmm.
a lot of areas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Oh, he's former military. Thank you, Cynthia.
Who is?
Scrappy is former military.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Did anyone see if there's going to be a press conference yet?
Yeah. I still can't.
Okay. Time's now 55 minutes ago.
Just the prayer visual.
He was charged with unlawful manufacture of a destructive device or some sort of weapon. Okay. The sheriff emphasized that the explosives related charge, quote, has nothing to do, end quote, with the search for Johnathan when that was going on. Okay. Yeah, I still don't see a press conference.
I don't
going on.
either. Here, I will ask. Hold on a second.
I'm going to go to TikTok here and show you something. Crap. 1 second, guys. Right there and right here. Okay. Yeah, it still doesn't. Okay.
Mm.
What does this say?
Another update about Johnathan Boley. I would let you guys know as soon as I do.
Yeah, it I still don't.
Full video link in bio description in comment box. Please check this full video.
I cannot stand these AI videos. I cannot stand them.
Me either.
They drive me nuts.
And Google seems to put that information out when you search for something in the AI mode. It'll pull from that, and I'm like,
yeah, we know all that words written in red, but we were looking to see if someone said that there was supposed to be another updated press conference, ABC 3340. Let's go look at this. ABC 3340.
Mm.
And that's Birmingham, right? Let's see what this says.
Neighbor. Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah, it
to
just got the
find
press conference as well.
just the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see one at all. Here, let me do this.
Look at this picture. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. Look at him. He was so well cared
Aw.
for.
Mm-hmm.
He's, clean little boy, smile, happy, healthy, clean home.
He was a doll.
Can you imagine his brother sees him one moment and they're kind of there for each other
Mm-hmm.
because they really don't know his dad, and then he's there all alone.
Why were they out running around without dad anyways? He gets to see them 5 days out of 365 days, 5 days.
I don't know, but they said that
Yeah.
the dad the day before they went missing, that they weren't even out.
Like, what do you mean?
Like the dad wasn't even outside the day before.
Yeah, he chose his rugs over children. Yeah. Yeah.
Justin, right up from where the reporter was across the road up the dirt road driveway.
Something.
I don't know. Is that where you're saying dad was busy cooking? Apparently.
I was
He's
trying
cooking
to get
something.
all right there.
But if they're not going to do another press conference, then
Here, let's see if I can send this to you. Channel 2 now. I don't know if here, check that out. There's the photo. It has the mailbox. So if we could try to get the address on that green mailbox, I'm pretty sure that's the house. I just sent it to you. Oh, I know it is so upsetting. Because I thought, when you see them walking out earlier,
okay.
you think everything's okay. And then, well, guys, he had a good job. He made good money as an AC guy. You know what I mean?
He was. This is just what that rug does to people.
Mm-hmm.
It makes them go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Drano in your brain. It's going to do it.
That green mailbox. I know it's.
Okay, let me go look at his home.
Yeah, let me look on Google Earth too, real quick.
I'm pulling it up here. And that might have just been where they came out, not where they
Yes.
actually found him.
Someone said it was on the same side of the road as the house, but across the street.
Okay, so here is the house.
Okay. Yes. And then you have the one street.
Here's the house. Okay.
You could see him walking
Here's
out
thy road. And there's the green mailbox.
There you go. I remember they were walking out of there.
Mm-hmm. But
with the green mailbox.
They said they found him 2 miles. Hello, sir. How are you?
Mhm.
But they're saying they found him 2 miles away because you really can't see.
So it
really
must
can't
have been
tell.
in the back, I guess. I'm looking on my
I don't know.
phone on the.
This just may be where they had the what's it, where they set up.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Browns Lane. Let's see.
What's up, Liberty?
I don't know if she had to identify him, probably. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Exactly. I mean, a girl who was allegedly his best friend is oh, Cynthia. She was last night too. She was all over Facebook last night defending him. She wasn't she?
What?
Daff. That one girl defending the
Yes.
dad. Like, it didn't matter where we looked, she was commenting. And actually, I read one yesterday. She was like, he's a good person. He's got 6 children, and she took
Mm.
the kids, and how would you feel? And she's like, I'm not his girlfriend or anything. I'm just his friend.
Yeah, okay. Because we heard he
Okay.
had a girlfriend. Lori said 7370 Alabama Highway 195. Where are we at now? Because I know the address
We're
is
at
73.
7352. We're 7333 actually.
Yeah, that's the house. So can you
Mhm.
go to 7370? I don't know if. Oh,
7370.
yeah. See where
Gotta be
that
just right
goes.
there.
Yeah, it has to be close. Same side, but across the road.
Okay.
That's
Right
what
here.
someone said.
Okay. So it's same. What do you mean same side but across the road? Same place but across the road? Like over
Yeah,
here?
like same side as the house, but across the little side road, maybe, or across that little road.
So I'm just saying, if he was over here and
Mm-hmm.
he would have had to have crossed that road. If
Yeah.
that's the case.
So maybe he was back in there in that area. There's a pond right there too. Here, hold on.
Oh, that
Over by
makes me
the
want to cry,
church.
JMP. JMP says the child was probably trying to get back to his mom.
Oh,
Fuck.
autopsy pending. Oh,
It's really, it breaks my heart.
I know. I'm so sick to my stomach too.
Yeah.
Like literally sick. Just.
What is it, Linda? Who is? She's on there now. Yeah, that's not 2 miles across the street. I mean,
The road has more clearing.
the sheriff's going to be right where they found him.
Oh, thank you. I see you. The road has more clearing up the drive. That's the one, he said. James, you know that it's the one? James? And 2 miles in the back from there? Here. So that's. Oh. So that would be 2 miles from there? By those ponds? Yeah. I'm sure we'll find exactly.
No, Faye. I said, I wonder if they found him next to a pond by there. What they were looking at earlier. I don't know where they found him. That's what we're trying to figure out. Oh my God, Adele, you are so late, girl.
Uh-oh.
I can't even think.
Yeah, I still don't see no press conference or anything.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well,
You might have one at the church at 7, maybe.
maybe. If anything happens, guys, I or Daphne will be live again with this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything you want to?
I just want to. Yeah, think we've like shown everything. I haven't been able to see. I think, yeah, well, 7 o'clock their time. So I think it'll be 8 o'clock our time
Hold on, I'm
for the
doing
visual.
something. Maybe.
I haven't.
1 second, guys.
Yeah. I just want to say, yeah, thank you all for joining us. And it is a very devastating outcome. Please share your prayers and thoughts with the family.
It's, yeah, this poor mother and brother, just, it's never a good time, around the holidays, and just the trauma that this little, his 1-year-old brother is going to. Hold on, wait a second, guys.
You see something?
Let me see. No, it's still the same thing. Okay.
Still the same. Okay. Yeah, I've refreshed too. I don't see anything else.
Yep, chemical endangerment. Yeah, that's all they're saying right now. So, what, 6 p.m.?
Yeah, if here, let me.
No, our news starts now. We're 1 hour behind Eastern.
Yeah, 1 hour behind Eastern.
I know it's going to break as soon as we get off of here.
I know. You want to wait like 5 minutes?
Yeah, because it's 5:59 here at 6. So the news is about ready to start. So that's probably why nothing is coming out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's about ready to drop.
I didn't realize I had mine going here. Hey guys, if you're in mine, I'm putting Justin's link in here. Go subscribe over to Justin's. I appreciate him having me on today and yesterday.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I enjoy.
I'm glad you started, talking about this as well.
Yeah.
Because it's 23 minutes ago updated for the.
Thank you, Kelly.
WVTM. Okay. My locals. Give me all the news stations that are local. Let me go to Birmingham. Birmingham.
God, that truck's there.
News stations. So WBMA, WVTM, WBRC.
So it's ABC 3340. Looks like a local too.
When was this?
Misty.
That's the pastor.
Misty said WBRC 6, CBS 42, and NBC 13.
Oh, look at this helicopter footage, guys. Oh my God.
Oh, Jen, I'm going to come hang out with you. It sounds warm there.
Look at this.
Ham radio. Oh.
I'm wondering if it's close to there. I'm assuming. I don't know. That's the house, though.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh. Excuse me.
Is that a hiccup?
Yeah, I think so.
I agree, Tennessee Sean. I agree. That's despicable.
Cat B66 says, if you go up the map, there is a road on the same side as Marigold, which I was just looking at.
Marigold.
I just seen that too on the Google Earth. Let's see here.
I'm gonna start my show.
Again, the search has been ongoing for more than.
Cornerstone is volunteers and first responders working.
That dog doesn't even look like it's an old dog.
Now breaking.
You know what I mean?
Johnathan
Like it
Boley
looks like
Yeah.
a
been
puppy
missing since
still.
Wednesday. New information.
Couple years, yeah.
Smith says neighbors have been hearing explosions for weeks.
Oh, I see it. Marigold
put it up?
Road, and it forks off. It's in Google Earth. Here. I don't know if it's here. Let me measure it, and then because you know how icky my. So I'm gonna measure it from. Get off there. Okay, so add the point there. I'm gonna try to do miles on here. I don't know exactly where it. Don't do that. They said 2 miles, right? Oh,
He's
that
in
ain't-
them. Something like that. They said about 2 miles. So
Oh, that can't be it then. That can't be it. Okay, so Marigold is right next to the house. Okay, here, let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. If I
good.
start, let me take off all these other windows. Yes, I
Google
gotta
Earth
get it.
uses a lot. It uses a lot
gaming.
of power.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but it drains your computer.
It does.
Okay, got something here. Thank you, Jude.
It does, and I can put memory in here.
Okay. All right, I think we have a statement.
I'm gonna look for it while you.
Okay. I'm gonna pull this up. I think
Thank
this is
you.
a statement from perhaps a family member someone just sent to me. Just bear with me. Where was that? Did you guys know that there was four found dead, including 2 juveniles in homicide type shooting in Tennessee home? Damn. That's crazy. Okay, let me show you this. This is coming from
Okay.
Very sad update. The body of 4-year-old Johnathan Bosley has been found. Jonathan's body was found 2 miles away from his father's home. Okay, we know all this. I thought this was an update from. Okay, sorry, never mind. I thought this was a family member update or something. Yeah, they'll
Lori,
drop.
thank you.
They'll drop Daphne's link there. If I won the lottery, I would take it all. The children of foster. Oh, I know. People just need to love their kids. Yeah, there'll be a vigil. It's 5:07 in Alabama right now. It's supposed to be 7 o'clock there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, guys. If they're not going to give us an update, I'm gonna, because it doesn't. I mean, I know some of the things come out at um
Oh,
but I just don't see any updates. So it's probably, I would say, going to be at the 6 o'clock hour locally.
Old Road. Hmm.
What is it?
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
But if it's going to be
No,
tricky,
there's
then
not.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see anything new at all. So,
Yeah.
6 Central Time. Yeah, some people said that the news starts at 5 o'clock there, which it does a lot of places. Happy New Year, Lori. Good to see you. 6 p.m., 10 p.m. Okay, so it's about 50 minutes away. You got anything else you want to?
Yeah, I was just going to show where that Marigold Road was
Please.
on, if that's okay. And then,
Oh, I'm sorry, Daff. I apologize.
no, you're fine. You're fine. So I looked up the Marigold, I was saying in chat. This would be this is what they're talking about at first, but this is the Marigold Road right here. And this would be across the street.
Hey, turn off your camera while you're doing that so you
Across
won't
the
use as
street.
much. Hey, turn off your camera because you're
But it
glitching a little
forks
bit.
here. Yeah. Yeah.
So that way you won't glitch as much.
Yeah.
Maybe. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
It's embarrassing.
You're going, you know, a little bit. So
Yeah. So this is Marigold Road right here.
and that's directly across from.
Because it forks. So that's what they were saying out here.
How far is the Marigold Road? I wonder.
Dad's house right here.
Do you know how
Here,
long
I
it
can
goes?
measure it. Give me a second. Which one's measuring? This one. I'll see. Huh?
I said, do we know how long it goes? The Marigold. It's been trash bond. It does that. It's been doing that to me, like when I go to Josh's channel and stuff. What's that, Dad?
Gosh. Yeah, it's oops, let me get it. Oops, I didn't want to save that. Okay, so you want to see how long it goes to?
I was just curious how long Marigold
The
Road.
Marigold Road from Dad's house or from here? From the
house. Like how long does it travel? Is it like a 3-mile road, a 5-mile road?
Let's pull it out. Hold on one second. So it forks.
Are you there, Daff?
Goldstone here, but it doesn't have a. Let me do this from here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go like that. Sorry. That's only 3/4 of a mile from Dad's home there. Huh.
It's early information. You know, he just said approximately 2 miles, but you know, we'll just
It's
kind of.
not a long road.
I'm sure that we'll know more by at least 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
But I know, but the dog decided to stay
rid of
with
that.
Johnathan, protect him. The dad's going to be in jail, prison. The dog will probably need a new home. Look straight up. It crosses their road.
Look straight up.
Okay. We'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you
Thank you,
trying
Dan.
to help.
Thank you all. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
National Abuse Hotline and the DVs and the National Suicide Prevention scrolling there on the bottom of the screen. Daph, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you,
Thank you.
talking about this case. You're probably
Yes.
tired. You've been on it all day.
Yeah, not too much. I'm just I just feel like I don't know what I feel right now from hearing that,
I know.
Sadness.
I know. But, this is the thing. I try, at least they found him.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I always try to look at the little glimmers. Like, it's hard to see that right now. But, I think about Sebastian and Jack and Lily and Summer
Mhm.
and Michael Vaughn. And, like, we are begging for those answers in those cases.
Mhm.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Absolutely. She
So
had
that's,
closure.
it's not at all what anyone wanted. But if there is any sort of foul play, which we have no idea at all about anything really,
Mhm.
they'll figure it out. And at least like she can have a place to, he's just not out there.
Exactly. She could have closure knowing that, yeah. Justin, thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you, Miss Daff. Guys, make sure you sub up to
Yeah.
Daphne.
And sub
You
up.
will love her because she is, I think we think a lot alike in these cases. And she
do.
really puts the grit in it as well. I think she and I think a lot alike when it comes to true crime.
Yes, we do. We do. And I'm posting your link here and mine. If somebody is in here, please go and sub up to Justin's channel. Him and I are a lot alike, and I enjoy coming on his channel and talking about, well, we don't enjoy talking about these cases, but we do.
Right. I got you. I understand the truth. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will keep you updated with anything that comes along, whether it's a live stream, a video, a short, a post. You'll get it from one or both of our channels.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Special thank you to both of our mods at both channels and members, and just being here today, each of you, for Johnathan and us, of course, as well. God bless each and every one of you.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you so
Love you.
much. Love you too. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.